Tokyo Auto Show is always chock full of concept cars, some mild, some wild. Nissan brought two to the show. Both look production ready if some of the over-the-top concept elements were removed. One is the small IMk, and that last letter is appropriate because it's about the size of a Japanese K car. That's KEI, not the old Chryslers. The second is the Ariya, a swept-back crossover that could haul a family. Both are electric cars. There was a crush of photographers and journalists at the reveal. Fortunately, I had good access to Giovanny, Arroba, a Nissan program design director who gave me some solid background on both, starting with the IMk.
We are trying to redefine the microcar segment by electrification. Just the fact that the car is small doesn't mean it cannot have a premium experience or a dynamic experience. So the electrification adds instant power, and we wanted to add to that 100% pure clean power. So we wanted to echo that with pure clean surfaces. Just because of the size difference, doesn't mean that the car can't have a high sense of style. So our goal was to elevate the kind of microcar customer to almost a sense of fashion. We wanted to create a mini electric car that is like something you would, like a fashion item you must have. So people who would never consider a small microcar would consider something like this, and people who are in the market for a small car would be elevated to a different experience by the electrification. You know, it's the elimination of the inessential from the ICE engine. I mean, we don't have that center tunnel anymore. We don't have the drive shaft. We can open up the interior space and create a different experience. We're envisioning also a future of autonomous capability. So, you know, you take it for granted that you step in the car and your hands are on the steering wheel and your feet are on the pedal. In this case, you can imagine a completely different experience if you decide to switch off and enjoy the ride. So, you know, we're thinking more of a room or almost like a theater, and the IP is your stage. So it's a completely different personality and experience. I love the illuminated front grille. It allows for a very different aesthetic interpretation of a grille. I mean, it is entertainment, but it's also technology that can be a communication device between other cars in autonomous motion or pedestrians. So I think that's quite interesting.
The Ariya is a much larger vehicle, about the size of a Nissan Rogue. Between the name and the tree graphic, it seems like someone at Nissan is a Game of Thrones fan.
The Mission is really our icon of Nissan Intelligent Mobility. It is a crossover EV, but from design's perspective, we have crossed over to create something new. It is design is the first visual and touch point to the technology. So, you know, clean, powerful energy means clean, powerful surfaces, the elimination of the inessential. The car's footprint is roughly the size of an X-Trail. But because of the EV platform, we're allowed to carve out that interior space up into D-segment territory. So interior roominess is like a Murano, but exterior footprint is roughly X-Trail size. Again, this show car shows the future horizon of Nissan design aspect as a brand and as a design language. We wanted to create a simple, clean gesture, almost a new horizon, folded across the whole car. You know, the grille is no longer there. Instead, we have a shield that packages all our autonomous radar and sensors, which then in turn allows the interior to create a different experience by carving out this space and having this hands-off, eyes-off experience. So, you know, the front face is no longer this thick V-motion metallized chrome. Instead, we have an electrified front brand aspect, and this really shows the next chapter in our brand's story. We feel this Ariya Concept is very much set on our future horizon in a very graspable future. IMk is a little bit more visionary and playful with what we're trying to do. It's just over the horizon as a future step for us.
It seems like Nissan will produce a vehicle like the Ariya for the US market down the road, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a graceful and well-balanced design. The IMk, that's a different story. For one thing, Americans just don't like cars this small. This is tiny. It's really too bad because it's both huggable and elegant. Because these are concepts, there's no word on range. Remember to subscribe if you're enjoying these videos, okay? From the Tokyo Auto Show, I'm Tom Voelk.